Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia with a GDI engine guys, and you want to know what are the symptoms of thermostat being stuck closed. Stay with us, we'll explain that, and we'll explain one common mistake that people make when replacing thermostat that can actually cost your engine getting a new engine or the engine rebuild. All that will be covered in this video today. It should work on multiple GDI models, but we'll be demonstrating on a 2.4 GDI engine that we have here at the garage. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep providing this free information to you. Now, if you need to buy new thermostat, coolant, parts, tools for your Hyundai Kia for a really good price and quick shipping as well, check out the link in the description of the video below and you can see where you can get all that from. So with that being said, let's explain what we have specifically here. This is the 2.4 GDI engine. Those are really complicated engines nowadays. They come with direct fuel injection, dual variable timing guys, okay, multiple electronics, and people constantly ask us what tools we recommend for diagnostics, so we decided to share the information with you. That's the scanner that we use right here. I will put the link in the description of the video below if you want to check the current price and features, but it works on almost any car you can think of, and it's a tool that can pay itself off in one-time use. Hyundai and Kia is right here. So let's explain what is a thermostat, how it can affect your car if it's stuck close, and why it's important, okay, to replace that thing, because otherwise you may end up paying thousands of dollars for a new engine or the old engine rebuild. This is your thermostat guys. Usually you have a thermostat housing that's attached to the cylinder head of the engine. That's known as a thermostat housing. That's where the thermostat goes inside. You have multiple hoses, one going to the water pump, another one going to the radiator, throttle body, okay, you can see oil cooler as well. All that will be part of the cooling system. The purpose of the thermostat is, okay, the engine needs to run at certain temperatures, okay, let's say 90 degrees Celsius or about 180, 190 Fahrenheit. Why like that? Because the engine guys, okay, when it runs at certain temperature, what will happen actually, the fuel will burn clean, the engine will be efficient, it will not be polluting, and the car will be efficient guys. So it's a win-win situation. But what happens, okay, when the engine starts getting warmer than, let's say, whatever it's designed, 95 degrees Celsius, the thermostat will open and it will let cold coolant from the radiator to go to the engine so it can cool the engine. And immediately when it reaches that operating temperature, it will just close, okay, and the engine will stay at that temperature. Now, if that thermostat malfunctions, what will happen? It's known as being stuck closed. It will not open, and it will not let coolant, cold coolant from the radiator to go to the engine. Now, the thermostat may not open all the way or may not open at all, depending on how it failed. And as a result now, okay, your engine will start getting warm. You may notice that happening, okay, when you're accelerating, going uphill, passing people, trying to go faster, driving in city cycles behind other cars, okay, and as a result, okay, what will happen? The car may overheat. If you overheat it to the point that it's too much, you can damage the cylinder head gasket, and you may end up needing the engine rebuild guys, so, or the engine replaced. So a thermostat that costs probably 10-20 bucks, okay, can destroy your engine. Another thing, okay, you may notice, okay, will be you will notice probably that the radiator fan will be running more often, okay, and the car getting hot, okay, so keep eye on the coolant gauge guys. Make sure it doesn't pass it doesn't get to the hot side, because if it does, there is something wrong and you need to pull a safe place, okay. And if the thermostat is stuck close, what you can do, if you're still driving and you start noticing the car getting hot, turn the heater all the way on high, on hot, and that's going to take some of the heat out of the engine so you can safely stop at a place so you don't stop in the middle of the road and get hit by another car. Now, when replacing the thermostat, two mistakes that people make. One is not using the correct coolant. Use Kia Hyundai coolant guys. We'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can buy it. And second, people will replace the thermostat, put coolant, start driving and call it good. No, that can actually overheat your engine, because you need to bleed the cooling system. That's known as bleeding procedure, or getting the air out of the cooling system, because you can develop an air pocket that can cause coolant not to flow freely through the engine, and that can overheat your engine. So we have a special video that will explain how to bleed cooling system on a Hyundai Kia. Okay, will be coming on our channel. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you want to see how to replace it, we have that video as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.